I'm Cyndi Nguyen, candidate for City Council District E, number 56.
Ms. Nguyen, how are you?
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for taking time to be with us.
Thank you.
On behalf of NewOrleansFirst.com, New Orleans Black, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all the people out there, thank you for taking the time.
Well, thank you for hosting this.
We want to use this as just a great little coffee conversation. You got your coffee?
That's right.
This is meant to just be learn more about you. So there's no tricks, there's no gimmicks. We just want to know who is Miss Cyndi Nguyen. So if you would please take us back to Cyndi Nguyen, the baby Nguyen, and bring us to the current. Who are you? Tell us about your experiences.
Well, basically, I was born in Vietnam. My family came to America in 1975, so I was 5 years old.
Okay.
By the time I came to America, we actually...
So we're the same age.
Yeah, very close, depending on your month. Yeah. May.
August.
Oh, so I'm a little bit older than you, going to be older than you. We actually went to Monticello, Iowa first. And as you know, Iowa is too cold for us. And my father is a fisherman by trade.
Okay.
And I believe at that time my father heard that, you know, my other relatives were coming to New Orleans because of the fishing business available in New Orleans. So
okay.
we all, my grandparents, my aunt, at that time I had 2 sisters and 2 brothers.
Okay.
So we came down to New Orleans in 1976.
Okay.
We lived in Versailles Arms apartment, which is an affordable housing apartment, for about 13 years, and then my parents were able to purchase a home. I actually left New Orleans for about 15 years. I felt that the school system wasn't working out for me.
Okay.
Left New Orleans, got my...
How old were you when you left? You were in...
I was about freshman high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very early.
Okay.
Went to boarding school in Missouri City, Texas, then went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All right.
Then I landed back to Monticello, Iowa, where I first came in 1975.
Okay.
Stayed with Mary and Gus New Orleans. Wonderful people.
All right.
They actually nurtured me and got me to graduate from high school. And I said, well, you know what, I'm done. All I need is a high school degree. So I came back to New Orleans, hung out with my girlfriend. Maybe about a week later, I called Mary up, and I think Mary knew I was going to call her up. And she goes, Swan, that's my Vietnamese name, X-U-A-N. She goes, Swan, I have your airline ticket already booked when you come home. So she knew that I was going to come back to go further into my education.
Okay.
And I flew back to Iowa, went and graduated, got my bachelor in social work at Loras College in Dubuque, Iowa. Came back to New Orleans, worked, and then left again, went to Houston, came home in 1999, and then that's when I started my work.
That's when you said this is home.
This is home, yep.
Okay, in 99.
In 1999.
We have similar, because that's when I moved here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, wow, I think I've halfway been following you around. I'm from the Midwest. So, that's interesting. Now, tell us about, I've been curious of this, because, you know, you're a very interesting candidate, in that this is your first time.
Yes.
So talk us through that moment, you know, and I've made the joke. I mean, are you sitting on the couch watching TV and you just can't take it anymore and you say, I got to run for District E seat? I mean, talk us through when you made that decision, what happened?
Well, basically, I've always enjoyed working with people. I love working with people, and that's why people have talked to me about running for office. I said, no, I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready. Okay. I want to know the people in
But you always knew it was a part of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But just didn't know when. But I'm a very respectful person. I believe that every elected official should have his or her opportunity to serve the community.
Okay.
And so, you know, our current city council, Cynthia Woodard-Lewis, and I wanted to respect her, give her the time to contribute to the district. Okay. I believe 4 years is not enough. Okay. And so even after the storm, I felt like, well, you know what, we need to continue to support our city council. And so that's what I did. And when this seat became open, I said, you know what? I want to give options to the voters. Okay. Because I used to vote to, excuse me, name recognition. Yeah. Who I know, or who's my friend is voting for. But I'm standing out differently. I want to give you as voters of District E an options. And I believe I'm a outstanding options. I have invested into this community for many, many years. I take this job very seriously. Right. I have evaluated my family situation. I have evaluated my personal skills and ability. Okay. And then not only that, I evaluated my professional ability, because you got to have all that and have a good balance.
Well, talk to us about that. You talk to us about your leadership style, because I want to see what's unique. What's District E look like under your leadership, and how do you manage?
Well, Basically, there's no I with Cyndi. If you ever hear me talking, I hardly use the word I.
Okay.
It's always been we.
All right.
There's no way that I can do it all. It has to be a we effort. Just talking about my leadership, I was in charge of running the Road Home program for the St. Bernard Center and for West Bank Center.
Okay.
I came on with the Road Home when we got the Road Home came to us in 1996. I was hired as a team lead.
2006, right.
Oh, 2006? Yeah. Oh my God, I'm like really far back. 2006, thank you very much. And I applied as a team leader. 2 months later, they gave me the center manager job.
All right.
They felt that I was able to master a brand new program. Because you're talking about policy about this thing.
Oh, sure.
And took it and broke it down so the people could understand it. And I'm not saying that I'm taking credit for it, but for some reason, I think he gave me that ability. He gave me that skill.
You could take the
complicated things.
And make
because
them
when you're working with people, you got to be able to take the simple things out for them so they can understand it. That should be your role. So my leadership is basically a team effort. We want to work together to make this work for all of us.
How are you going to ensure fairness with you being District E council person? I mean, one of the big issues in the community is that A, people don't hear about opportunity, and B, they don't feel like they ever get a chance to be engaged. How do you make sure that that happens?
Well, one of the things is my work is, I'm very open about my work. I deal with RFPs every day as a nonprofit executive director.
Okay.
When I get an RFPs, I don't just quietly go into my office and do the grant. I contact buku people. And when I say I contact buku, even people that I don't know,
right.
I say, try out for the RFP. And these are the key points. So I even go out and take out the most important things.
So you go find people.
Correct. And when I meet people for the first time, I say, well, you know what, call me. I want to help.
Okay.
You know, being open and being honest. I think that's, that deals with, for people to feel like this is fair.
Right.
And treat people equally no matter what's their status.
That's right. I'm going to go to my Facebook question. This is going to be my final question. This comes from Deshaun James. How can urban communities get better funding for things like boys and girls clubs and local parks and community centers?
Running a lot of my work, we need to build coalition. We need to work together as team-based. Coalition consisting of faith-based agency, local nonprofit organization, private and public entity needs to work together. We need to tap into federal dollars that are available to us. We're just not tapping into it.
Right.
And I see that all the time, and it frustrates me so much because we're only a local nonprofit organization. I need partners, and I want partners. And I really believe that when we do that, we'll be able to bring, I would like to see 3 community centers in our district. So I'm very big on young people, investing into them.
Okay, well look, this has been awesome. It goes fast.
I know.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to look at the 60,000 viewers in our database and ask them to vote for you, and you can close out with anything that you would like to say.
Well, thank you very much for listening to our conversation. If you want fairness, if you want open government, if you want honest government, I ask that you vote for Cyndi Nguyen, number 56, on Saturday, February the 6th. I pledge to you that I will work hard for you every day. I promise to pull from one source of income and not concentrating on other consulting work. I promise not to secure any contract for myself, for my family, or immediate family. I realize I'm a newcomer, so don't judge me on this election, but judge me on what I have done for the community and what I will do once I get elected. Cyndi Nguyen, City Council for District E, number 56.
Thank you.